Get the finest robe for his shoulders, ring for his finger, sandals on his feet. And yet again, we miss the symbolism of these three very simple gestures. The finest robe. The finest robe in the household would have belonged to who? Father. The patriarch. Would have been reserved for very, very special occasions. It would have been a very long, flowing, ornate robe, the finest robe in the household. And the sinful son would find himself clothed in the righteous robe of the Father. And the ring, this was not just any ring. This was most likely the signet ring of the Father. Whoever wore that ring was given the full authority of the Father, was only an heir in the family. And with this seemingly insignificant gesture, the Father restored his son to his rightful place, not as a servant, but as a son and an heir. And lastly, the sandals. You remember the rehearsed speech? Father, I'm no longer worthy to be called your son. Let me live in your house as a servant or slave. Slaves and servants most of the time did not wear shoes. They went around bare feet. Father said, get a pair of sandals and put on my son. Essentially saying, he is not a servant. He is my son. Wow. Again, the audience is dumbfounded and speechless here. Not at the reckless behavior of the ungrateful, wayward son. They are speechless at the astonishing behavior of the Father. Reckless behavior. Such undeserved love lavished on a wayward and ungrateful child. Instead of justice and punishment, the Father gave forgiveness and grace. Clearly, the Son did not get what he deserved, but rather received what he had not earned and what he did not deserve. Restoration and reconciliation without the repayment of the debt, which we all know he could not afford to repay. His sins were forgiven without even offering an apology. Clothed in the righteous robe of the Father, the younger son was given the seat of honor at the party thrown to celebrate his return to the family.